Most men chase confidence with gym, affirmations, and routines. It helps, but it doesn't create real confidence. Real confidence is earned when you survive real risk. Skip the trial by fire and you stay a boy, not a man. In this video, I'll show you what a hero's journey really is, why it works, and how to start one without wrecking your life. I'm Lucio Buffalmano, founder of Deep Power Moves. Let's talk about dangerous growth. Routines are a good start. They make you disciplined, healthy, and get you moving. But they don't take you to the next level. Routines don't give you unshakable, antifragile confidence. And they don't make you dangerous in the good, strategic sense. To develop that kind of edge, you must face real risk. Listen out, normal self-help is easy advice because everybody approves of gym, sleep, no booze, meditate. These are all undoubtedly good for you, but it's not the same thing as a real life test. I don't care how much money you make or how much you bench. If you have never faced the abyss of life, you are fragile. A hero's journey is harder. It shakes you and tests you to your core. A hero's journey has real risks. It's exponential growth if you succeed, but it's heavy costs if you fail. And you can fail. And that is why most men never even try. For most of history, life forced this test on young men. When life was tough, living itself was a hero's journey. Simply surviving required boys to become men. Surviving and reproducing was already the jackpot. Even until recently, army drafts, early marriages, and little safety nets provided natural life tests for men. Today, those built-in trials are gone. Modern societies offer shelter, safety, and food for all. That is great, but it removes the pressure and the responsibility that builds real men. Today, only men who actively pursue a hero's journey get to have one. I was one of those men. Much of my early life was a subconscious craving for a hero's journey. I was a rebel, but a different kind of rebel. Instead of rebelling against the system or my parents' control, I resented their support. My idea of the ultimate life test was being a dumpster baby. The real-life equivalent of being alone at the foot of the mountain. No tools, no oxygen, no help. Now, climb. My solo travels, hitchhiking, and risky experiments were all smaller-scale attempts to test myself and earn my own respect. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, I wasn't left by a dumpster. And this may sound crazy to some, but my strategic mind made life too easy. But eventually, finally, I got a taste of what I was truly looking for. One day, I found myself struggling, alone, and desperate. I remember one day, I just needed to talk to somebody. So I thought of calling my parents. I took the phone, I looked at it, and I just put it back. I put it back because I wasn't sure that I could go through the call without breaking down. And of course, I didn't want to put that type of pain on my parents. This was the first time in my life that I was not fully convinced I could achieve what I wanted. This was the first time in my life that the light at the end of the tunnel seemed truly very dim. But one good thing I did is that I never stopped trying and moving. I kept going. And slowly, I climbed back up. That experience changed me. It was a watershed phase in my life. I went in a boy and I came out a man. Before, I had this naive, boyish optimism like, yeah, it's gonna work out. But it wasn't backed by true agency, staying power, and conviction. After, my confidence upgraded to a more realistic, anti-fragile, stronger self-belief. It includes and embraces limitations. Neither I nor anybody can guarantee success. Only boys believe in assured victory. But whatever happens, I deeply trust myself that I will at least give it a fucking good shot. That journey strengthened me more than anything else I've ever done, tried, or achieved. So should you go on a hero's journey. That journey changed me for the better, but it cost me time, dating, and some suffering. Most importantly, it could have failed. There may be parallel universe where slightly different versions of me got lost on the way. And that is why it's better to plan your journey without gambling your life. Here are 5 steps for a hero's journey that's dangerous but not stupid. 1. If you do it alone, have a safety valve contact. Being alone was a must for me. It was at the core of my journey, but it was also the main hazard. To limit the risks, have one supportive person that you can call when it gets dark. It may be a friend, it may be even a parent, or it can be a therapist if you can afford. You don't even have to use one. Just know that it exists. Helps. 2. Have an emergency fund. Hunger can be literal and metaphorical and can teach you a lot. But literal hunger can hurt beyond what's useful. Keep a safety cushion to stay mentally and physically effective. 3. Have a backup roof. Being on the streets can expose you to experiences most men never imagine. There is a bright side to almost anything, but it can also cost you some reputation and it will slow down your climb. Make some connections that can offer a roof. 4. Learn power and social strategies. Strategy and power awareness were the crucial skills in my climb. They helped me progress in job interviews, accommodations, and even got me some dates. They were helpful. This is the one thing that nobody can take away from you. Your mental power and your skills. We teach them both in Power University.